I'm getting ready to go inside the storehouse. You can see I'm getting ready to go inside the storehouse here. I got to show you something because so many people are missing God because it's just a garage, but I'm telling you it's more than a garage. It's the storehouse. When everybody left, she said, and they were all gone. She said, I told you I had something to do for you. She said, but what I told you at the time that I had something to do for you, she said, I didn't know what I was going to do. She said, I didn't know what I was going to do. She said, but then the Lord, y'all better stay with him for a few more minutes. The Lord said to her that I want you. She said, it may not even make no sense. Right? She said, it may not even make no sense because I didn't really know what I was doing. He said, but the Lord told me to go and get 10. She said 10, specifically 10 scarves. Go get 10 scarves. And she said they had to be all colorful, colorful scarves. They just couldn't be any kind of, they had to be colorful. And she said, I'm going to give it to you. And she said, here's 10 scarves. So she goes in the bag, take out 10 scarves. She said to me, and I can't go no further because I gotta save this for the storehouse. I got to save the rest of this for Sunday, next Sunday. I don't have the date right at hand, but next Sunday. And we're going to walk in the glory of the Lord to bring, I'm telling you, heaven here. And heaven is heaven. I told him a long time ago that earth and heaven was about to collide. But here we go. You can see I'm outside, so you can hear some feedback outside and all that kind of stuff. Because I'm out here inside the storehouse. We'd have moved everything over here because I want you to see it. Because if you don't see it, you keep watching it. To you, it's just a garage, and it's as far as she done made it. As far as the garage, no, I made it to the storehouse, and it's not just any kind of storehouse. This storehouse is in the kingdom. So Babo Shabbat, God, I feel Jesus. So watch this now. I'm lift up thine eyes round about the sea, right? So she gives me these 10 scarves. I know you're going to know what to do with it, but this is what the Lord showed to me to have you do. Take these 10 scarves, and she said, and hang them up. So I go right over here. I was going to hang them right in here. I was going to hang them. You excuse all this. I was going to hang them on this clothes rack right here, because see, to some folks it's just a clothes rack, right? But to me, it's what's clothed the ministry for all these years. It's called the blessing of promise from Isaiah 61 through 22, and then we found out that it was a blessing for every day of the week. Y'all don't hear me, but I was gonna put it there. I was gonna hang it there. And the Lord said, no, you can never hang nothing or put nothing with the blessing of promise. That's it. You can't put nothing else can go to the blessing of promise. It is what it is. Y'all don't want me to tell the truth. So I was like, I can't put it there. No, I can't hang it over here. So then she's like, well, I know the Lord is gonna let you know what to do with it. Y'all gonna find this out next Sunday. I'm just trying to show you something, because I want people to see that you just can't watch this and then make your assumptions. It's just a garage. No, I'm going to keep telling you. It's the storehouse, a place of blessing. And God said to me, when he gets through with it, it's going to be like a grand cathedral. It's going to be like a cathedral, right? So watch this now. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm bold to say this. I know what he's saying. So watch this now. 10 scarves, right? Can't hang them over there with the blessing of promise and all. Can't mess with that. So she says, after she tells me what it is, but I'll tell you in advance that when we got done doing what we was doing, when she brought them to me, and the Lord began to give me light to this, because I told him vision is in the house. I can see what God is doing. Well, when I got there and all of it was said and done, I'm going ahead of myself before I show it to you. All of this was said and done. The Lord spoke to me, because y'all see it on my Facebook wall. I told you I can't wait to see or meet the third prominent 100 prominent business owner. Well, I met her today. I met her. The Lord said she is the third 100 prophetic. This is prophetic now. She is the 100 prominent business owner. You're going to hear all this Sunday. I'm just trying to do this thing quickly so I can show you something. I need you to see it now. Not just watch it, but see it. Not just watch my videos, but see. You got to see in the spirit, because in your flesh, all you can see is a garage. But it's much deeper. So I got the 10 scarves, and after we were talking, she's like, but I know the Lord's going to tell you what to do with it and all. So I go and I'm sitting right here. I had my son's stool, and I sit it right here at the sharing table, at the table. It's deeper, even deeper than a sharing table. But hear this. I'm sitting here with the scarves in my hand. And the Lord said to me, he said, he told me what to do. Just flash before me real sudden. I said, oh, I know what to do. I know what to do with these things. I know where to hang them. So to some folks, at first, you got to be in the storehouse to see it. But at first, before the Lord did this, it was just like what you see over here. It's got year of obedience, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015. And so for every year, before we came into the year, the Lord told me what he was going to do in that year. So my son, y'all know my son is my artist. He's my advertising agent. He's everything. And so, you know, he draws my paintings. He does my posters. You understand? So to some folks like this right here, when they see this on the wall, like they saw these others over here, these other things on the wall, they just said, oh, that's just a poster. Oh, who did that drawing? Oh, that's a nice poster. All they see was a poster. See, that's all they see, just like all they see is a garage. All they see is a poster. But the day when I was sitting here and I got 10 scarves, the Lord said to me, these aren't just scarves. Lord have mercy. This is beyond a scarf. I was like, Lord, what are you saying? I got to go now. I want you to see. So the person that's watching this, you got to get beyond watching this to blessing what God wants you to bless. This is a blessing, what I'm about to show you. It's beyond the natural eye. It's in the spirit realm that you got to see this. So I was sitting there and the Lord said, no, these are not just scarves. These are beyond scarves. I mean, they beyond. Somebody said this. I just had to do it. I want somebody to say these are beyond scarves. To her, they were just 10 scarves. But when I sit with them in my hand, and I begin to say, I know what to do with them. I came over here and I started hanging them. I hope you can see this. I started hanging them on the posters. What folks saw was posters. See, there it is. Year of obedience. There it is. 2012. There it is. Year for shelves. 2013. God said to me that year, would you rather go with the rhyme or stick with my time? I said, God, I'll go with your time. He said, well, it's a year. I set up people free. So there it is. There's the other poster over here. And you'll see that other poster. It's just posters to them. And you'll see year 2014. And then, you know, there it is. I can't keep that up too fast. And then there it is. You understand? Back to the year 2015. And to everybody that walked into the storehouse without sight, without being able to see vision, all they saw was a poster. But today when I got 10 scarves, and she's like, the Lord gonna tell you what to do, but he just said, hang them up, you gotta hang them up. The Lord said, I want you to hang them up. I said, oh, Lord, there's 5. You know, yeah, there's 5. Okay, and so I started hanging each one of the scarves up on the posters, what man sees as posters. I started hanging them up, started hanging them up. You see, I did it, started hanging them up. Went back to sit down, and when I went back to sit down, I'm going to show it to you. Went back to sit down, and I looked over at the wall. I looked over at the wall, and I kept saying windows. I said, Lord, windows to the world. I said, I know how I'm going there. Windows to the world. But then the Lord hit me. He hit me. I looked over and I said, do you see that? I said, those are actually windows. Good God. I said, no, those are windows. I said, that's more than a scarf. Those are my curtains. I said, those are curtains. I said, can you see it? When I went to hang up the scarves, the Lord said, no, they're not the scarves. They curtains. Can you see they curtains? And where do you put curtains? You put curtains at a window. And the Lord said to me, these are windows. I hope somebody see that. Lord, did they see? The posters, what folks see at posters. See, this is a vision. You can't just keep watching it. It's more than just what the natural eye can see. It's bigger than this. It's bigger than me. This is, you must build me a store. God said, I must build him a storehouse. He said, no, them ain't just scarves. That's them curtains to a window. He said, but these aren't just any windows. God help us.